Welcome back, guys. It's been a while. Today we're going to be working on the third generation Prius. I'm going to attempt to change the transmission fluid. It's going to be my first time doing it. Just a heads up, guys, if you're going to do this yourself, level out the car. Make sure you put 4 jack stands all the way around. And if you have a helper, a wife, girlfriend, a neighbor, somebody's kid, borrow them for a couple seconds when you're going to pour back the fluid. And it'll make your life easier because you're going to have to be underneath the car to put the fill bolt back into place while you take out the hose. So here we go. Behind the axle here on the, so this would be the middle of the car where your catalytic converter's at. Right on top of here there's a fill plug for the transmission, and then right underneath here a little drain plug. Here's the axle. This is the axle that goes to the passenger side. Here's your oil filter for the engine. So this axle is right here in front of your filter, oil filter. Follow that all the way over. Right there. This guy here. And when you're using one of these 10, same one you use on the second gen, the hex, 10 millimeter hex, using an extension. And when you loosen this one, you're gonna go towards the bumper to loosen. Towards the bumper, guys. All right, I already snapped this one loose. So just make sure you go towards the bumper. So I can loosen this guy up already. Alright, so you guys just saw that by loosening up the fill plug, everything came out gushing, so I had to put the bolt back on just to hold the spill, you know. So I think what happened here was the fact that I have the car lifted and it's in an angle right now. Everything's coming out through here, so I'm gonna come to the drain plug first and drain the fluid on this side first, and then we'll go from here. I was thinking of doing it the same way I did it on the second gen, but that wasn't possible. So now let me try it this way. See if I make a less of a mess. So same thing, loosen towards the bumper. So pull your ratchet that way. So let's see. Here goes nothing. Let's check this out, guys. See what happens here next. That super dirty, super dirty. This is drain bolt. Now I'm going to loosen this one up to let it come out faster, if I can. Hopefully nothing spills out of here anymore since it's already draining. Nope, no spillage. Alright, so I was able to get some fluid in a empty water bottle at the bottom of it, so I could show you guys how it looks, how it breaks down versus some new fluid. You can't even see through that, guys. Look at how dirty that is. So you can see through this one. So that's the way when you have our transmissions looking nice and clean. All right, now that we're done draining this out, I'm gonna put the plug back in. So when you tighten this down, you're gonna go towards the rear of the car. So you're gonna tighten that way, loosen this way towards the front of the car. So hand tight that. I'm gonna leave the fill plug still off until we're done filling up. Just wipe down the area. I'm also gonna be cleaning it with some brake cleaner since I spilled. Let that dry. Okay, now what we're gonna do is run a hose from the top to the bottom, and I'll be measuring that out to see how long the length of that hose is. It's gonna be the same size hose that I used on the 2nd gen Prius. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this up. Just snug. I'm not gonna go too much because it's got that washer. That's good. That's good, guys. Do you guys know the torque specs on this? Drop a comment, let me know. Alright, so we're in front of the car. We're looking at the inverter reservoir, the cooling for the inverter. And we're gonna go in between this area here. You guys can see the boot to the axle down there. Let's see. Right there, down there, you see the boot? It's kind of hard, guys, to see that. But I'm gonna push the hose through there, that area right there, to get to that boot. Alright, so what I ended up doing was going underneath the EGR so I can push this hose through. It's kind of tricky to get this one through, but I was able to get it down here. And now I'm gonna put this hose right in here. So here's the hose. Okay, that's it. We'll start the filling process now. 3 quarts in one shot, and then once you get to the 4th quart, slow down until you start seeing the fluid come out of here. Once it comes out of here, guys, that's it, we're done. So you guys see all this extra hose. So I went right next to the EGR cooler and I dropped down this way, try to wiggle it down there. So there's a cooler and the hose goes underneath the cooler and gives you access to get it on that side. So it didn't work out on this side, or the boot side didn't work out on that side. So run it this way underneath the cooler. Now I'm just gonna cut this hose right about here. Should be good. Let's see, right here. So that's it. So it's the same funnel I used on the 2nd gen. I'm just gonna remove the hose. This is the length for the 2nd generation. That's it. goes the first quart, guys. Second quart going in right now. This is the third quart?
Mm-hmm.
So we're done pouring in the third quart, getting ready to put in the fourth quart. Now, once you get to this fourth quart, you're gonna want to pour it in very, very slow. Once you start seeing it drip out, that's it. You put your plug back in and you're done. Slow it down, slow it down. So right there, guys, it's about fourth quarts, and you can see it coming out of the fill plug. So you're done. Just let that fill up to whatever's remaining in the hose, and it's okay if you spill a little bit. And then once that it's all filled in, get ready to put the fill plug back on. So this part kind of sucks because you have to be as quick as possible when you remove the hose, since fluid starts coming out right away. That's the only downfall of doing it yourself. So remember, you guys are tightening this towards the rear of the car, so the back of the car. Just go snug, you don't have to go extra tight on this. There we go. That's it. Now I just gotta clean up this area spilled. Some brake cleaner will do it. Just wipe down these excess oil, and it cleaner. Alright guys, and that's how you perform the transmission drain and fill.
Thank you so much for subscribing and supporting the channel. The channel keeps growing. Every time I look at the subscribers, I just can't believe that we're getting closer and closer to 1,000 subs. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Again, it wasn't the perfect job, but I was able to complete it. Some steps that I did, maybe you guys know a better way of doing this. Share with you guys your knowledge, something that I can learn, pick up on, or whatever you guys want to share with me. So I appreciate you guys watching the whole video and hitting that like button, sharing the video, just being here with the channel, helping us grow. I really appreciate that. Stay tuned for the next video. You guys stay safe. We are living in a crazy time, so enjoy every moment you have. Your loved ones, your cars, keep them healthy, keep yourself healthy, and let's keep it moving. See you on the next one.